Imagine stepping into a private jet that's so advanced, it can practically fly itself. The Dassault Falcon 7X isn't just another luxury aircraft. It's what happens when French engineering excellence meets the sky. And at $60 million, you better believe it delivers something extraordinary. The Falcon 7X represents the pinnacle of what's possible in private aviation. This isn't just another pretty jet with a fancy price tag. This is the world's first business jet to feature a fully digital flight control system, the same technology you'd find in fighter jets. But we'll get to that fascinating detail later. Let's start with what you experience the moment you step through that door. The cabin stretches an impressive 39 feet long, making it one of the longest in its class. But numbers don't tell the whole story. The real magic is in how Dassault has used this space. The cabin height is 6 feet 2 inches, enough for most of us to stand comfortably without slouching. With a width of 7 feet 8 inches, you're getting what feels like a living room in the sky. But here's what makes it truly special. Dassault's engineers have divided this space into 3 distinct lounge areas, each serving a different purpose. The forward section typically features 4 club seats in a face-to-face configuration, perfect for business meetings or casual conversations. The leather here isn't just any leather, it's hand-selected from the finest European tanneries. Each seat is individually adjustable and comes with its own personal entertainment system. Moving to the middle section, you'll find what many owners configure as a dining area. The tables are crafted from exotic woods. We're talking about hand-matched grain patterns that would make a master carpenter jealous. And these aren't your typical airplane tables. They're robust enough to actually work on your laptop without that annoying wobble you get in lesser aircraft. The rear section often serves as a private suite, with a comfortable divan that converts into a bed. This isn't your grandfather's pull-out couch. This is a properly engineered sleeping surface that can give you actual restful sleep at 41,000 feet. The attention to detail extends to the smallest things. The cabin management system allows passengers to control everything from their seats, lighting, temperature, entertainment, window shades, all through an intuitive interface. The LED lighting system can be programmed to help reduce jet lag by gradually adjusting to your destination's time zone during the flight. The galley is equipped to handle genuine fine dining, with capabilities that would make some restaurant kitchens jealous. There's an espresso maker, a convection oven, and enough cold storage to keep champagne properly chilled for a dozen passengers. The china and crystal are stored in custom-designed holders that prevent rattling during turbulence. Speaking of comfort, let's talk about something that makes a real difference: cabin pressure. The 7X maintains a cabin altitude of just 6,000 feet, even when cruising at 41,000 feet. What does this mean in real terms? Less fatigue, better sleep, and arriving at your destination feeling like a human being instead of a worn-out traveler. The windows deserve special mention. There are 28 of them. Yes, 28. And they're 29% larger than those in previous Falcon models. This isn't just about the view. It's about creating an environment that feels open and natural. Now, let's step into what might be the most impressive flight deck in private aviation. The cockpit of the Falcon 7X is nothing short of a technological marvel. It features Dassault's Easy Flight Deck, which is based on Honeywell's Primus Epic system. But what does that mean in practical terms? Imagine having 4 large-format glass displays that show you everything you need to know about your aircraft's status. From engine performance to weather radar, from flight planning to systems monitoring. But here's where it gets really interesting. The 7X features something called fly-by-wire technology. This means that instead of direct mechanical linkages between the pilot's controls and the aircraft's control surfaces, everything is controlled digitally. Powering this masterpiece are 3 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW307A engines, each producing 6,700 pounds of thrust. Why 3 engines instead of the more common 2? It's about redundancy and safety, but it also gives the 7X some impressive performance numbers. This bird can cruise at Mach 0.90. That's about 685 miles per hour for those of you who prefer conventional speeds. But here's what's really impressive. It can fly 5,900 nautical miles without stopping. That means you can fly from New York to Tokyo with just one fuel stop, or from Los Angeles to London non-stop. The 7X can climb directly to 41,000 feet in just 25 minutes. That's getting you above most weather and commercial traffic in the time it takes to watch a sitcom episode. And once you're up there, the digital flight control system helps provide one of the smoothest rides in private aviation. The 7X's ability to use shorter runways, as short as 4,000 feet, means you can access airports that larger jets can't, often getting you closer to your actual destination. This capability comes from its unique wing design and its 3-engine configuration. Those 3 engines also provide better climb performance and redundancy that 2-engine jets simply can't match. The wing design itself is a work of art. It uses what engineers call a high-speed wing design, with a 27-degree sweep angle. In practical terms, this means excellent efficiency at high speeds, but also surprisingly good low-speed handling characteristics. The wings also feature Dassault's signature winglets, which reduce drag and improve fuel efficiency by about 7% compared to conventional designs. Inside the wing tanks, you can carry 2,940 gallons of fuel. That's enough to keep you flying for nearly 13 hours. But what's truly remarkable is how efficiently the 7X uses that fuel. At long-range cruise speeds, it burns about 28% less fuel than its closest competitors. The environmental control system deserves special mention. It can completely refresh the cabin air every 2 minutes, and the filtering system removes 99.9% of airborne particles and pathogens. The temperature can be controlled independently in 3 different zones, ensuring everyone on board is comfortable. Let's talk about what all this luxury and technology costs. The purchase price for a new Falcon 7X starts at around $60 million. But that's just the beginning. Customization options can easily push that number north of $65 million. Operating costs? You're looking at about $3,000 per hour when you factor in fuel, maintenance, and crew. If you're not ready to write a $60 million check, you can charter a 7X for around $12,000 per hour. That might sound steep, but remember, you're not just paying for transportation. You're paying for the ability to conduct business meetings, host dinners, or sleep comfortably while crossing continents. The Falcon 7X represents what happens when you combine advanced aerospace technology with luxury interior design. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about doing so in a way that makes the journey as important as the destination. Every detail, from the thrust-to-weight ratio to the hand-stitched leather seats, has been carefully considered and expertly executed.